Maki Itoh is a Tokyo Joshi Pro wrestler that has a very unique relationship with the crowd. She's a fired idol with a bit of an inferiority complex. Operation Rainfall made a fantastic video on her character arc that I'll link below, but to be brief, she's someone who constantly needs validation. Because of this, early in her matches, there's a spot where she gets her opponent up against the turnbuckle and asks, She had been doing this pretty much since her debut, but when the pandemic hit, there was no one even there to respond. A month after the pandemic was held, TJPW held a one-day tournament at their training facility. It was completely empty outside the wrestlers, camera crew, and commentary. Honestly, it was pretty eerie. In her first round match against Suzume, she goes for a signature spot, and obviously, because there's no one there, she gets no response. This doesn't seem to process in her brain, so she shouts again. Commentary shouts from the desk to try and console her, but by now Maki has started crying. And look, it's overdramatic and it's extremely silly, but it's exactly the kind of dark comedy spot that works without a crowd, and those are extremely hard to make work. Crowds would return in a very small capacity a month later, but they were only allowed to clap. Even then, Itoh adapted this into her spot, shouting out her catchphrase, followed by her imitating the crowd. It's adorable, but kind of sad. She knows they care, but can't show it. However, this would only make their ability to cheer much more powerful when 2 years later at TJPW Summer Sun Princess, crowds in full capacity came back and the loudest Itoh-chan ever hit.
You hear people, look at that, they've been waiting 2.5 years to say that.
Look at her face. Pure elation. The validation she's missed having for those 2 years of near silence is finally here, and the crowd couldn't be happier to give it to her.